Okay, it's the beginning of another day, and one of the first things I like to do when I get in the studio is finish up some loose ends from the day before. That might mean tidying, it might be preparing for another project. Could mean any number of things. I don't know why routines are so important to me. I think it's because they free up some of the rest of my life for spontaneous activities or events, creations. I have to have a certain amount of keeping my act together, finishing up things, not getting too, what would I say, all over the map with my projects, because if I don't bring them to some kind of end result or fruition or whatever, or if I just have too many going at a time with no end in sight, I can get overwhelmed. So the first thing I do when I get to the studio usually is sit down with a piece of paper and a pen, sometimes my journal, sometimes I illustrate these thoughts for myself, not for anybody else. But I try to just sort of take inventory of how I'm feeling, what's happening, what needs to get done that day. And lately, that list has been pretty short because I am aware that I can't get everything done. I know it looks like it because I post about all these things I'm doing and people go, how do you get all the energy? And the truth is, I have a privilege right now of creating my days however I feel like creating them, within the confines of means and finances, and that's not really a confine as it is a sort of habitual misconstrued conception I have of what I can accomplish with the means that I have or that I will have. Anyway, that's a story for another video. I have too much gesso on this, so I'm going to take a little bit off. Work. All right, let's just take some off. I'll probably end up putting it on another canvas or just saving it and putting it. Whoa, I got some paint on the chair that was under here. All my chairs have paint on them. All right. Take off the excess. So, today, I decided to tidy up a few things, prepare a few things, and then put it all aside and just play. All right, there's a bunch of gesso that I'm going to put on another canvas in a minute. I have done 2 paintings in a series that I think of the Hourglass series at this point. I'm not sure if that will stay true or it might have another title down the road, but there are 2 so far, and this is the 3rd one that I'm plotting. And then I might set that aside and do something else. But I kind of want to wrap this up, and so I want to start the 3rd one. One of the reasons why I have so many projects going is I can step away from any of them for a while, give them a rest, go to something else, and come back to them with fresh eyes. If I stay super focused on one single outcome and one single process, I can get so deep into it that I can't even see it anymore. So I like to start something, work on it, set it aside, come back to it, work on it. And eventually I will know that I'm finished with it.